There are times where you hang around, or the men hang around, not women, but the male reporters can hang around in bars for long hours with people, get the news out, smoking rooms, as you said. And women, diffident, I guess, cannot do that. At least in our culture, it's hard. In America or in UK, in Europe, it's okay, hota hai. But especially women who have children back home, then you make that choice that you got to
That,
go
and
back, or you can't
I,
do that.
for me, honestly, I know a lot of people struggle with that. I have never had problems with long hours or weird shifts. I have very good backup at home. My problem is that men still get the wrong message a lot of times. And if my choice is between appearing a little snobbish and reserved and appearing too open and too friendly, then I'd take the first one. I don't want anyone to get the wrong message. I'm really not interested in anybody.
Yeah,
I want to do my work and do it well.
you remember the Me Too movement and all. You think that men have learned after that these are the boundaries you don't?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. And Me Too is we in the media tell everyone else how to conduct themselves. This is what the society should be like. This is how judges should be selected. This is how netas should be. We hold truth to power, but we don't face our own truths. Newsrooms are full of predators, and some of those who were let go of are back in positions of power, are being legitimized in more ways than one. And what are we doing about it?
You walked out at one point of time. I'm not going to mention names, but I think many people know. You walked out when you couldn't take that a person who was labeled a predator. Do they come with a certain learning when they come back after they have gone through the shame of being called a predator?
I don't know. And I don't think it matters. You have wronged so many people. And why should you get the benefit of the doubt now? That is one. And second, I don't think they change fundamentally. This person you're talking about, someone told me that she was his subordinate in a newspaper, and she went to him and said that, this is my script. And he said, your lines have to be tighter than your jeans.
Jeez.
You get away with it. How do you get away with that? And what do you do to the confidence of that girl? And she left media as it happened. But what are we doing, honestly? And we let them be, and we give them space, because a lot of us don't want to be branded as trouble. You raise a stink in one place, and 10 other newsroom leaders will say, okay, this one is bawaliya. Isko mat lo. That's the word they use, no? Bahut bawal hai. Isko nahi rakho. So that's what happens, Everyone's
She's a
making
problem
yeah.
person, because she won't take it.
Yeah.
She won't just brush it off.
Yeah.
But, it happens often. There was a case when a reporter said, this was quite some time ago, when she said that a certain politician, rubbed his shoulder once in a wrong manner, then rubbed the arm in a wrong manner. Should we take it out? So I asked her, I said, what do you want to do? To go through the thing? I call up the politician, I take it up, we can issue a letter and all that. And she said, no. She said, I just want to let you know, मैं अपने तरीके से deal कर लूँगी, but I want you to know that this politician is like this. So don't put young reporters on the job who don't know how to handle. I will handle the man on my own. And she handled the man on her own terms. And also we sent out a message that, listen, watch out, because what you did, this time we are letting it go because the reporter doesn't want to go forward with it. But be careful. Otherwise, next time it becomes an issue. Now, that happens because also she knows कि हम इसको reporter, she got a sympathetic ear. Not every time that happens.
It doesn't happen because I think you would empathize with what
Yeah.
they go through. Also, a lot of times it's non-verbal. A lot of times you don't know how to. I remember about 15 years back, I went to the studio after a big interview had just finished with a very prominent minister. And the studio had different sets, so I had to do the news from another set. And the editor is asking the minister, would you like tea or coffee? He's not replying. He's not replying because he's staring. And it was a big newsroom and he kept staring, and I felt violated without him having said anything, without him having done anything.
The male gaze, as
how
they
do you
say.
quantify that? And what do you say? That he was looking at me.
Yeah.
But you feel terrible.
Yeah.
And these things happen, and I'm sure a lot of reporters on the field go through this.
Yeah.
What are the mechanisms? We all have these Vishaka guidelines, POSH, etc.
No.
We are far away from making it a safe place for women to be, a place where they can thrive just on the basis of merit.
How? What do we do now next? What should newsroom managers, what should news media owners, editors, how do we go forward? Awareness to hai, right? How do we go forward? That mentality changes, or what do you put in place? Because it's not enough to put laws and rules, you're saying.
No, I think the younger workforce is much more aware and open. When you interact with people who have become journalists in the last 2 to 3 years, they are much more open to respecting boundaries. They understand. The women are much more vocal, and they say, I will not put up with this. I think this is a generational shift. I think there is more awareness. But as leaders, we have to facilitate it. Because people in teams take cues from how their leader behaves. If somebody in my team calls me and says, I'm feeling depressed, and I can't explain why, but I don't think I'll be able to come to work and write today. One way of handling it is saying, okay, don't come, but don't make it a habit, or not giving that person the best assignments from there on.
Correct.
The other way of saying is that, how do you want me to help you? It's okay. I have been through this. I know a lot of people who have good days and bad days. Everyone does, in fact. And it's okay. Take your time and let me know how I can help you. Word travels, they will feel more comfortable. You have to create that culture. That culture building has to happen gradually, but it has to happen consciously.
Did you have any boss who did that with you? That empathy?
Yeah,
You did.
I did.
You're lucky then,
Yeah.
right?
I was really supported and allowed to grow. And also, I think it also happens with bosses who are not insecure. Because
Male bosses, women bosses, both.
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 I've had some very good mentors.